Come with us on our first 7-night Disney cruise as we embark on the Disney Treasure. We'll take our transfer over from Walt Disney World, tour our stateroom, enjoy the gorgeous sights and the new horns during our sail away, and taste the brand new menu at Plaza de Coco. Put those away messages up. It's time to go on holiday. Good morning. It's travel day. We are headed to the Disney Treasure, and we waited until this morning to tell the kids.
Yes, and Olivia had the best response ever.
Insert video here. Good morning, sleepyheads. Are you ready to go on the Disney Treasure?
We're going on the treasure? Okay, I'm ready.
So they totally thought that we were just coming to Disney for your birthday, just a little extra extended weekend trip. So I'm so glad that we got to surprise them. We stayed the night at Disney's Coronado Springs. We love this resort, specifically staying in the tower though. Tower versus one of the other rooms totally changes your experience. We are going to take the DCL transfer from Walt Disney World. That's one of the reasons I love sailing out of Port Canaveral, because you can stay
on property
in the magic before you actually go.
Well, and what I love is you just put your baggage at the door, go to breakfast, and pixie dust is gone.
It is gone. So yeah, they mailed us our tags ahead of time. We put them on our luggage this morning, and they've been carried away to the treasure. So we have actually headed down to the lobby to prepare for our DCL transfer. There's going to be a representative that meets you there and checks you in to make sure they've got everybody accounted for. So you're going to need your forms of identification. So we're using our passports.
Also, did you have to fill out a questionnaire this morning?
I did. So we have to fill out a health questionnaire on the morning that you're boarding, just to make sure that everybody's in good health and that you're cleared to board the ship that morning. So there's a few things that you always have to be prepared to do on the morning of your entry.
Yeah, we're going to the Disney Treasure.
You'll all be among the first groups to board the ship this morning.
Thanks so much.
We're at the Disney Terminal. We got through check-in and security, and we're gonna be called. Our boarding group's gonna be called any minute now. We had perfect timing. I'm so excited.
Disney Cruise Line would like to invite all guests in boarding group 1 to please proceed to...
They've started boarding. We are boarding group 5 this time. Part of that's because I'm platinum now, but also we came in on the DCL transfer. It really changes things when you come in on the transfer from Walt Disney World, because it gives you like a whole new boarding group priority. Yeah, so it's a good way to go if you are sailing from Port Canaveral.
We are walking up.
Here we go, it's happening. As we head through the Mickey Ears funnel, we have to check in one more time just to make sure our party's all together as we onboard. It is one of the most magical things to hear your family's name announced as you enter into the Grand Hall. You have to stop and take a look around because there's so much beauty to take in.
This is different.
I can't believe that we're finally on the treasure.
It's time to get some lunch.
I mean, look at this. I could just keep going back and fill my up. Can you ever fill up on this?
It's like Calabash from Myrtle Beach. All you can eat, grab and drip, which Erin hates.
I don't know. It's different. It's fried there.
Logan is eating.
From the kids' corner. Livy, what'd you get? The famous chicken tenders. Tell them they have to know about the DCL chicken tenders. Let's go.
Count 1.
Cheers.
Kids went down the thing, and I had to go down the mandatory way, just down the stairs.
One thing we highly recommend doing during your onboarding day is checking out the Oceaneer Club.
You had the opportunity to pre-register your children during your online check-in on the DCL website, and now you're just going to check that information, make sure your kids have their magic bands, and take a look around during this open house time.
This cutie little guy right here, his eyes will follow you. Like he's looking at me right now, but now
He's looking at me?
yeah,
He's looking at you?
he's following you.
I looked at him, and I looked at her.
When you wash your hands, and then when you wash your hands, that's the toys. And the other type of thing.
When somebody's actually in the bathroom, the ball lights up so that you know.
I don't believe you.
Yep. Okay. You ready? Look. Also, look at the tiny toilet.
What does for Peter and Kadra?
Oh, that's the tiniest flush I've ever seen on a cruise ship.
Just follow me.
I'm following.
As with any Disney product that you're going to go vacation on, it is the people that they hire and the training that they give. Because even when Logan had struggled to like make friends on his very first Disney cruise, there were like at least 5 different crew members within the youth club that knew who Logan was and had sat down and spent time with him so that he didn't feel alone.
And now you look at him.
Now, and he's so comfortable now, and he knows what's going on, he knows what he's allowed to do. They really do have a lot of free reign to just play here, but they also have a lot of activities throughout the entire day. So there might be crafting, and Olivia really likes crafting, and then there might be
What is it?
Gaga Ball. Gaga Ball is something that I hear all the kids talk about. It's like a must-do game that they do like multiple times throughout your entire cruise. So, and everybody wants to like mark it on their calendars on their phone so they can go do Gaga Ball. But there's really fun activities, but you also can just do free play, whatever it is that suits you. And they'll let you know if your kid is not loving what they're doing right now and they're ready to get picked up, or if they're just having a tough time and you can come down and see them and they don't. But it's very flexible and very informative. Come to our stateroom with us. We are on deck 2, 2624. We have a deluxe ocean view, so no veranda, not deluxe family, just deluxe, which means that we can sleep up to 4. So let's go take a look. Bed situation here. Now, even though it is a stateroom, it doesn't feel cramped during the day because they do a great job of transitioning the couch, which turns into a pull-out. Actually take this and pull this down. Then we have an upper berth as well, which will come down to create a bunk bed situation. It's our kids' absolute favorite. There's always a fight over the bunks. But then this bed right here, maybe one of the most comfiest like vacation beds I've ever had.
Yeah, to the point where we've contemplated trying to find the mattress to buy.
I think if you do enough digging online, you can find out what the pillows are and the mattress. It's like a Eurotop plush mattress.
But one of my favorite features is all of this room under the bed. We have 6 pieces of luggage going to be delivered to our room, and we're going to be able to fit all of them on under here, and you're not going to have to trip over them.
I can't get out.
So on decks 2, 6, and 7, it is either Aladdin or Pocahontas themed. So we actually have a Pocahontas mural. I know that it's a lot of space to be crammed into with your family, but this little piece of fabric actually makes a big difference at night. When your stateroom attendant will come in, they will actually transform your room. They'll turn down your bed, they'll get the upper berth and the single turn down ready for you, and they'll also bring this in. And so if we wanted to watch TV, because luckily our TV is right here, we can still watch TV, but the kids have their own quiet area. In each of the rooms that are themed, they will have an additional themed map as a piece of artwork. So when you're in the up room,
Oh, it's an
it
upbeat.
has Paradise Falls, or if you're in Encanto, it's got the area where their village is. But this is really cool. It's the camp where Pocahontas lives. And it says just around the river bend. I love it. My 90s heart is happy. And then this isn't the fancy view. We'll cut to the really pretty ocean view now. I love how much daylight you still get from a port window, even if you don't have the whole floor to ceiling veranda view. I mean, it would be nice to have a veranda, but I don't feel like it's a must have. You're still getting a lot of great daylight and getting to enjoy the ocean views with your porthole. Now, this thing of beauty, I love the vanities here because there's so much shelving. But what looks like a drawer, there are several drawers here. So we've got, these are important tools. Hair dryer, because you can't bring your fancy Shark and Dyson hair dryers on here. This one's very efficient though. And your hot mat, because this is probably where mom is getting ready. This is where I get ready. And you've got multiple other drawers, but this is like a drink fridge. So if you brought bottled water with you, if you ordered a 6-pack to be delivered to your room, if you've got wine that you brought with you, this is a great place for that. Baby's food, snacks, all those little things. Just a perfect little size to have an in-room refrigerator. And then in here, don't ever skip out on this drawer. This is a very, very important drawer. You've got some stationery here. You've got 2 cute postcards, but most important of all is this. Do you know what this is, Stephen?
That's your food.
Room service. So if you're wanting to order breakfast for the morning, which is totally included in your cruise fare, you can just fill out this nifty little room service menu and hang it on your door by 3 a.m. If you're partying past 3 a.m., I don't know what you're doing on a Disney cruise, but have it out by 3 a.m. and they will deliver when you tell them to. So if at the night you're thinking that you want to get up at 6 a.m., you better be up at 6 a.m. because they're going to deliver at 6 a.m. So we've got 2 sets of closets and they're both really substantial. So this one over here is for all of your hanging clothes. We've got room for your shoes down here and other things. And then sneak around here, you've got your safe and your other flotation devices, but you've also got shelving. So if you've got random bags that you need to put away, or we pack in packing cubes, and these are a good place to just keep these. And then over here is a lot more room for all of your hanging items and another great space for shelving. And then you may be asking, but where are the children? Come. Hiding in the double bathroom. The thing that far exceeds everything else for me personally on a Disney cruise is the double bathroom situation in the deluxe rooms. So you have 2 different bathrooms, 2 doors. Let me show you what's inside and why these are so great. In here, we've got the shower, the vanity, and the sink. So somebody could be showering and getting ready here, while in here you have another vanity sink situation and a toilet. I love the bathroom situation, especially when you've got a family of 4, sometimes 5 if you're in a deluxe family room. We've done our stateroom tour. It feels so good to finally be like in our room. You feel like it's about to take off and you feel all settled. So let's go do some fun things, just a few fun things, before we actually have to do the mandatory, what's it called? Drill. Logan knows.
Logan, where are you at? You're in the light. He's in the portal.
The muster drill. So muster drill is normally around between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, right before we do the sail away party. So we have a little bit. It's 2 o'clock now. Let's go see what mischief we can get into and things that we can go explore. Pick the flower. Do you want to see something cool?
Yep.
It's a waterfall down the carpet.
Oh, that's so cool. You know this already, but one of my favorite parts of this whole thing is like the details. Like you talked about it, but the chairs are beautiful. The light fixtures, you know I'm a sucker for a good light fixture. Like everything
Every detail in the Grand Hall is perfectly suited to represent Agrabah. And it's just so, it feels glamorous and like luxurious, but with all of these wonderful rich colors, not like the modern glamour where it's like very scaled back in color and muted. It's really pretty.
Hey, Libby.
Green.
You want to tell me what those are?
They're lanterns that represent every ship.
So, give me a tour of them.
Oh my goodness, I'm probably not going to remember all of them, but the one that's right in front of me, it is the Wonder. Next is the Magic.
Yeah.
Is the Magic. The one behind there is the Treasure that we're on right now.
So here's the trick. Starting with Mickey Mouse, it goes in order all the way around.
I don't know the order.
Magic, Wonder, Dream, Fantasy.
And then Fantasy.
On the other side, you'll see probably a slipper for Cinderella, the
Wish.
and then the treasure.
And then the Treasure.
Good job.
Mom and the kids now need ice cream. Thank you. Chocolate and another swirl in a cone.
While the Sail Away show is definitely something that you should see if you've never seen one before, we've seen a few, but we still like to watch the ship actually take off and sail away. So we are not going to the party, but where are we going?
Deck 12?
Deck 12 to go to the forward of the ship to actually watch us sail out of Port Canaveral and listen to the brand new horns that are on the Disney Treasure.
Which I'm excited to hear, the Star Wars one.
Ooh, and there's a new Aladdin one too.
And Moana, right?
Yeah, there's all kinds of fun ones. Is there a horn that you're excited to hear?
There's a Star Wars one.
Yeah. So pretty outside right now, sailing away like in January because the sun sets sooner and the wind's just perfect, but it's not too cold. It's definitely not hot. It's perfect. This is the way to do sail away if you're not in the energy to hear the countdown.
And to our guests on the open decks to cover your ears.
Right here with your brother.
That made me jump.
Well, you should go.
Is that all?
Nope, there's gonna be. So we got, what did we get? What was the first one?
The regular.
The regular. And then we got Grim Grinning Ghost, which is really cool. I haven't heard that one. And we got Moana with What Can I Say? Except You're Welcome. And then what was the last one? Was that it? Those were the three. That was so cool. After watching the Disney Treasure sail away from Port Canaveral, we headed down to the Skipper Society to grab a quick drink. So I got the Piranha Punch, which has reposado, Campari, lime, agave, and pineapple juice, I want to say. It's really good. It's not super sweet. You've really got to like reposado, because not a lot of people do, but I really do, and it's super good. It's like a nice, it's not a super sweet drink like you expect from most of the specialty cocktails.
No, that's great.
I got the jungle juice that has this type of fruit thing, and it also has bobas in the ice cube. This is what it looks like.
What does it taste like?
Pog juice.
And how many thumbs up would you give it? You only have 2 or 1 or 0.
10,000 infinity.
Always infinity thumbs. Clearly at this point, our kids are experts and they actually led us on the tour of the space. Not every night of your cruise will have a main stage show, but there will be other entertainment sprinkled throughout. One of our favorites is the Victrophonics. So for our very first night, we get to eat at Plaza de Coco. You actually get 2 nights at each restaurant. You might have a 3rd night at one of these because it is a 7-night cruise. But we get at least 2 nights here, 2 completely different menus and 2 completely different shows that we're going to experience. Tonight, we're celebrating Dia de los Muertos. I think I completely just butchered that. But we're going to meet Miguel and the family honoring their relatives that are no longer with us.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. For this music is my language and the world is familia. For this music is my language and the world is
I got the croquettes, the chorizo croquettes.
Those look amazing, Erin.
I'm hoping they're really good. They look great. The chorizo is smoky, not spicy, and so it's really flavorful. I'm glad that it's not spicy. It wouldn't have been my favorite. I like this a lot.
So I have like this goat cheese beet appetizer. Notoriously, I don't like a lot of goat cheese, but I'm trying to be brave tonight. It's a cold plate. It's gluten-free because most of the time I'm gluten-free other than ice cream cones. So we'll try this. It's actually not as goat cheesy as it could be.
Okay.
Which is good.
How are the beets?
The beets are sweet. I wish they were a little crispier. That's it. But
Okay.
it's pretty good.
Okay.
I really like the food. I already ate the baked cod. You can see, not there, because I ate it. Now I'm having the rag, and I'm probably going to have the beans, and then I got the splendid
Yogurt,
purple
parfait.
yogurt. And because I have a little Dante stuffed animal here, I've had Dante on my plate, and I'm really happy with that.
I also got the chicken tortilla soup. It does not look like Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup. It's really good. I don't know how to describe it.
You seem so hesitant.
No, I was just thinking about it. Like, it's got corn and tortillas and chicken in there, but it's definitely a tomato base. So like, it has a hint of what you would think of like regular tomato soup, but definitely with Mexican flair.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores.
I got the braised short rib. It looks amazing. I just have one note for Disney. I am in a Latin-based restaurant, and I got green beans.
Porque cantando se alegran cielito lindo los corazones.
While Steven finishes up dessert, he was taking a look at the gluten-free menu. Fill them in on how it works since you have a allergy.
Yeah, so one of the things about having an allergy is that the night before, the waiter gets you the menu so that you can make the decisions for the next night. So you have to mentally be very prepared. And that threw me off the first time I did it. So he also gives you a breakfast menu. So if you wanted anything special for breakfast, you could get it.
If you were going to a sit down for breakfast.
Yeah, if you're going to sit down out on breakfast. So that's one of the big things that you have to know as an allergy, especially when it comes to dinner, is just be prepared to make 2 meals choices the first night.
After dinner, it was straight to bed. The first day is always a long one, and we wanted to make sure everyone had great energy for the next day. Be sure to join us as we discover more of the Disney treasure. Thanks for being here. We'll see you again soon.